Hi guys, it's Angie back with my fairy treasures. Okay, now we're on to part 3. Let me explain where we're at. When we left off in the last video, this was just all kinds of a mishmash of colors because you're just choosing things for cool texture and that's it, okay? And then you take gesso and or Kilz, K-I-L-T-Z, get it at Home Depot, buy it by the gallon, $16, which is what I'm going to start using after I get done with my gesso. So you're going to take this, and the reason I did this is because this is one step. You put gesso over everything. So now you're dealing with a white surface. Because we're going to do a spray on here. So that's why it doesn't matter the mishmash of stuff that you use, because you're going to gesso it. And put 2 layers of gesso. Put 1 layer if you want. You can dry it with your dryer. And then put another. Or wait for it to dry and then still put another. So you need about 2 coats. You could go 3 even if the flowers and the things you're using are too dark. Okay? So... and the thing is, I didn't do this on camera, putting the gesso on, because then it has to dry. So then that would be another time where I, have to, stop the camera or whatever. So I thought, let me just explain that part. Because you don't need to see me put gesso on. Okay, I'm going to put my timer, because you guys know my stupid camera. I can only go 20 minutes at a time. Okay, so that's where we're at. So now, I'm going to take my homemade spray. It's that color there. This is a brown mixed with a little bit of a white pearl in there, okay? And we're gonna, and the other important thing, before you gesso this, okay, this is her face and her body and her neck underneath here. Get a wax piece of paper, or I have deli paper in my room, so I use the deli paper, and put it underneath here, so that when you're doing the gesso here, you don't get gesso on the face or the body. Or on her neck. Also, when we do the spraying, it also protects it from that too. So make sure you put this on and leave it. That's really super important. Okay, so take your mist, if you're going to make your homemade kind, or whatever kind you want to use, and whatever color you want to use, and spray that. And don't worry, don't aim for your whole canvas at all, because you want the different colors going on. But if it gets here and there, who cares? It's going to add to everything. Okay? All right, let me get I am going to dab right here, just to get some of that off. And I'm also going to dab around the face area right away, just so nothing seeps under and gets on your beautiful face. Like I said, if something seeps and gets under on the face, we can always do something and work it out. Okay, so I'm going to just go inside these inside the little shells, the color seems to really, sit in there and make puddles. We don't want to do that. Okay, so we got our little base going on here. I'm just going to spray these flowers a little bit more. Okay. Spray that chain a little more. Okay, and then dab where you think you need to dab it at. And then let's go ahead and dry. And you guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause it and come right back. You guys don't want to see me sit here and dry, so I will pause it and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back from drying. So I just went ahead and dried this after I did my mist. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take, I bought this, it's Martha Stewart's metallic paint. It's like a bronzy color. There's the color, copper red. And these were only $5 at Home Depot. And I got all the colors I thought were cool. Copper, gold, bronze. So anyway, and they're $5. You guys, we're never going to get that much stuff like that at such a big amount, so cool looking at Joann's. So pick that up at Home Depot when you're there next time. Okay, so you're going to take this and you're just going to here and there, rub this bronze on. Make sure you guys can see me. Yeah, you can see me. Okay, so here and there, you're going to treat it like a little rub and just rub this bronzy color here and there. Hey, honey, I'm making a video. Okay. I think that was my husband. I'm home by myself, so that better be my husband. Okay. And you keep rubbing. And I hope this video is okay, you guys. This is not an easy process to take because there's so much you have to do and then you have to let it dry. So it's kind of crazy. to make a video on this Finnabar process. So this will probably be one of my only videos on the process part of it, because like I said, it's not that easy. Okay. Now, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and dry this now. I'll pause it again, and I'll come back when it's dry. Okay, so next, so we did this, and we might add some more metallic in the bronzy color in a minute. But I mean, I'm going to take my Inca Gold, in gold, and we're going to start rubbing that on in places. Okay. This is what really starts making things come alive. I am obsessed with these Inca Gold. These things are fabulous. I've been collecting all of the colors. They're expensive, so definitely use a coupon on them. That's what I've been doing, a little bit at a time. I use coupons on them. Every time I want a new color. Pretty soon I'll have all the colors I want. I'm almost there now. I have 3 different colors. I think I want 2 or 3 more. At least for now. You know, you make these different projects and you come up with different color palettes and you're like, oh, I need this. Colors you wouldn't even think you'd ever use when you're doing this art journaling type of stuff. Or this mixed media, this is mixed media. Okay. I'm really liking this. I kind of feel like we need to put a little bit more of the brown color on. So that's what I'm going to do now. Oh, my camera's rolling. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm telling you guys, these are the hardest videos to make because, you know, things are wet and you need things to dry, you know, so it's weird. Let me use, I'm trying to think what paintbrush I want to use. Let me try my stipple brush here. That's how I kind of want it to go on. I'm using my stipple brush. You don't have to use it. You can use your finger. But I'm trying to use not a lot of paint so that because I don't want big blocks of color. I just want little bits of color. Like I said, you can just wipe it on, but this is what I'm feeling like I need to do now. And that's the thing too. You kind of just look at things. You know, we're all artists, and we just need to look at things, and you just need to look at things and think, oh, okay, it needs a little this, it needs a little that, and you know. Like right now, I feel like I need a little more brown, this bronzy color here and there. Bam, that's good. A little bit there, a little bit there. Okay, guys, what we're going to do from here is, well, let me dry it again, and then I need to wipe a little more gold. So it's just a matter of just playing back and forth till you get the effect you want, even using several different sprays if that's what you need. Okay, I'm just showing you how I'm doing mine, but there is no right or wrong answer. Okay, again, let me do some drying, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I dried a bunch of this, but then after I dried it, I didn't like what I was seeing. I felt like there needed to be a little bit more brown sprayed in there, so I just took my brown spray again and just started spraying a little bit more here and there, and I started liking it more. So now I have all this meshed together. So like I was saying, you just keep working it until you feel it looks right, or it looks like what you're wanting. All right, so I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. Okay, it looks like a nice mishmash of color, which is exactly what you want, a nice mishmash of color. Okay, all right, I'm going to zoom back out, and we're going to go ahead and just let all this dry now, because you need to let this really dry, because the next step, let me show you guys what the next step is going to be so you guys can look forward to the next video. 1 second, let me just dry off the base area here. Oops. I don't want to do that. Don't move your papers. Okay, the next step, I'm going to show you some of the things we're going to use in the next step. We're going to use beads like this and all the different colors like that. Okay, and that's going to go into the different areas, how that's a shell right there. We're going to fill these shells up with this kind of stuff. Here's some white pearls, and believe it or not, the white pearls look great. This is some sparkly other beads I have. I have some bronzy beads here. We're going to put that in there. I have some big white pearls I think are going to look really effective. Okay, and then after we do that, we're going to use pieces like this. Let me show you. And this is what really blings it up and finishes it off. I showed you guys, just one second. I'm sorry, I'm off camera. Okay, I can't find the exact piece I want to use, but let me see if I can. Okay, I don't find the exact piece, but things like this. You're going to look for some of your nice, pretty, blingy pieces, and you're going to put 2 or 3 of those inside of somewhere in here, okay? And that will finish it off. And also, we still have to draw the hair in. But at this point, we need to let this dry and let it dry thoroughly before we can start doing all of that. So in the next video, I think I'll be able to get most things finished up and then maybe making one more part of how I draw the hair in, I think. So we'll see. But for now, if you haven't subscribed to my station, I'd love for you to do so. If you can leave a comment about what you think about the process so far, that would be great. Give it a thumbs up. That would be cool. And I will talk to you guys in the next one, okay? Talk to you guys, and I think that'll be part 4. Oh my God, you guys, I'm getting so many parts, I'm getting confused. I think it's part 4. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.